What's up, guys? George here, and just wanted to have a quick conversation about facing your fears and just doing the thing that it is, you're scared to do. Just a little bit ago, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and we were talking, and she was telling me about how she really her dream was to become a personal trainer and work with people and coach them, but she was saying, she's been working at this job for a couple of years now, and I asked her, well, why don't you do it? And she said, well, because of, the security of the job, and, maybe she'll get her manager upset, and this and that, and these all kinds of things that really ultimately what it all boiled down to was the fear of what if, what if it doesn't work out? Well, I remember when I was a teenager, one of my mentors, he said something to me that I'll never forget, and it's always kind of stuck with me, and I still think about it when making, decisions that I'm kind of fearful about to this day. And he said, when you're thinking about doing something that you're scared to do, whether it's public speaking or whatever, ask yourself, what is the absolute worst that can happen? And if the worst thing that can happen is not getting eaten by a pack of wolves, and it's probably not that bad, and just go for it. And I never forgot that. It always stuck with me. And it's so true, because think about it. If you happen to be watching this video and living in a great country like the USA, then the worst case scenario when it comes to starting a business and failing, or doing something like leaving your job to pursue something else, is not that bad. I mean, what happens? Maybe things don't work out. Worst case scenario, you got to get some government assistance, or maybe you have to go get food from a homeless shelter, or maybe you have to sleep at a shelter. But the worst case scenario isn't even that bad. I remember one time I was watching the TV, and this guy who was a self-made millionaire who had immigrated here from another country, he was talking, and he said how he knew that America was the country that he wanted to come to when he was like a kid, and he was watching the TV, and he saw that that even the poor people and the homeless people were obese. He said, wow, if even the poor people and the homeless people are obese, then this is a great country, and this is where I want to go. And so I know it sounds kind of silly, it sounds kind of crazy, but the worst case scenario is typically not that bad. So when it comes to facing your fear, ask yourself, what is the absolute worst scenario that could happen? And if it's not getting eaten by a pack of ravaging wolves, then it's not that bad, and just face your fear and go for it, because life truly begins on the other side of your comfort zone.